everybody, this is Nick from Arcade-Hunters.com, welcoming to another review for the Pinball Arcade here on my iPad 2. Now, before I get into this review, I want to say that they have updated the app since I did my review of Theater of Magic. What they supposed to do with the app, it didn't really work. They were supposed to fix the leaderboards through Facebook. Unfortunately for me, I've uninstalled the app, and I've also uninstalled Facebook and reinstalled it. It still doesn't work for me. They said that in April they want to get it on Game Center, so hopefully that'll be around the time the console versions come out, around spring or summertime they'll have it out. But also on Friday they released the game on the Android marketplace, so anybody out there with Android phones, Kindles, and stuff like that, you guys will be able to play this too. So let's hop right in. We're going to be checking out today 2004's Ripley's Believe It or Not from Stern. Really, really good game. You know, if some of you guys may remember, I think the second or third Arcade Hunters episode, this is the one that we found at one of the places near us. Now, one of the things I wanted to show off before I get into this game is actually here under Table Menu, where if you guys have played the other games in the Pinball Hall of Fame series, you'll see right here there's a button here marked Instructions. Now, you can... In the Hall of Fame that they had a narrator that would go through pretty much everything in the table. They don't have the narrator in here anymore just for the amount of tables they're going to offer, but you can go through this and it'll pretty much tell you everything about each of these games. It says, you know, Ripley's Believe It or Not, basically travel the world with Robert Ripley and look for all weird and unique stuff throughout the 7 continents, and it tells you how to start the continents and everything like that. And if you want to know anything else, you can pretty much go through here, and they'll tell you all the different stuff. I mean, it even tells you about the Atlantis Wizard mode that I've never gotten to. And one of the other things here under Extras is you can get the table history when you boot the game up the first time. This will pop up, and you can pretty much just go away from it. And also you can get the flyer of the game, which is a cool idea in theory. The thing is, you know, you're watching this through a web camera on, you know, pointing at an iPad 2. The thing is that these are very, very low resolution scans. You know, as much as I can try to scale up, I cannot read what any of this says on there. So hopefully the guys over at Farsight will have some higher quality scans of those pamphlets and stuff like that. No, it's cool little extra things, but, you know, for the rest of everything that they offer, I'm not really going to complain, so... Let's hop in, and hopefully I won't suck at this, because Ripley's is one of those very unforgiving games. Alright, we got Antarctica, which is a 2-ball, multi-ball mode. So this game came out in 2004, and Pat Waller designed it, and you can tell it's a Pat Waller designed game from a lot of the shots in it are very reminiscent of Whirlwind for me, because you have like the trapdoor over on the left with the three cluster of pop bumpers on the left and on the top middle and stuff like that. So it does feel a lot like Whirlwind. So if you guys like a lot of Pat Waller's games, you'll definitely like this one. There's a lot of things to like about this game. Now, unfortunately for me, every time I would find a Ripley's Believe It or Not, it was either very dirty or, you know, the flippers did not have enough juice to hit. One of the, right there is one of the new unique features. I'm pretty sure it's called the Bear Target, where you have to hit it completely full for it to open up the hole that's there. If not, it'll shoot the pinball back at you. You know, kind of like that, but, you know, I go from being really, really good in this game to be really lousy in this game. My highest on this is about 58 million, and that's with all the extra balls and stuff set on this. And one of the things, if you want to see a real Ripley's Believe It or Not machine, also see how good that the guys from Farsight do from, you know, trying to recreate these tables, is over on the Papa website, over on papa.org. I'll have a link to it. They've been doing all these great pinball tutorial videos. And one of them that they have is Keith Elwin playing Ripley's Believe It or Not. And he does amazing on it. I mean, he gets up to... There's actually a hidden multi-ball mode that they don't even list in the instructions called Frog Multi-Ball, and he gets to the Atlantis Wizard mode, which is really, really cool. So if you want to check that out, I'm going to include a link on the bottom so you can check it out. But there's a lot of stuff to do, and I'm pretty sure Lyman Sheets did the rules for this, because you can do a ton of stacking on modes. You can stack on modes with multi-ball, and there's also, right there is the temple, and in the middle is kind of like a bingo card that you have to punch, and every time you get 3 in a row, you get a different award. So there's, you know, basic stuff like, you know, big points, and like the super jackpot, $1 million plus. Alright, this is the Antarctica, so this is a 2-ball mini multi-ball mode, so let's see how many, if I can get any jackpots. But this game, once you get it going and you get a good flow to it, I mean, it's really, really good. It's one of those hidden gems that I really did not like this game, you know, pretty much just because I couldn't find a really good unit of this on location. And once I finally started playing in a Papa, when I heard they were going to offer this in Pinball Arcade, I knew that was one of the first games I was going to I really wanted to play. So we have the Bigfoot ramp. And the other thing is, you can tell that this is a Pat Lawler game, because there is a lot of different quotes that they use from Addams Family, where if you try to shoot that shot, the shrunken head will say, "It's not plugged in yet," from Addams Family, and a couple of other little quotes that you might see if you're a fan of pinball. So that was a pretty crappy playthrough of Ripley's Believe It or Not. You know, I'm trying to show off on camera. I'm not doing that well. I wish I had the actual footage of me getting about 58 million, which I can go in here, and it'll say leaderboards, and it says this option's only open to Facebook users. Well, screw that. But right there, that's Ripley's Believe It or Not on the Pinball Arcade for the iPad 2. Definitely check it out, and thank you very much for watching. I'm Nick from Arcade Hunters, and I'll talk to you later.